Hi there guys, and welcome to my video. Today I will be playing Sunless Sea, which is actually a rather unique game, come to think about it. It's a roguelike RPG with a lot of resource management, so that you can get from point A to point B without dying. So we're just gonna dive right in. We're gonna start a new game. I have had some previous experience with this game, but honestly I've not played more than 3 hours. So we'll get straight on into it as soon as it loads. I'm just going to be reading through the choices that I'm making because reading every single syllable for you guys will sound like this, and I'll want to kill myself, you'll want to kill myself, you'll want to kill yourself. So we're gonna keep it light and breezy and free and easy, and we're just gonna try and have as much fun as humanly possible in 30 minutes. Alright, so we're gonna choose a past. A good one that I like is a veteran of the campaign of 1868, that is. Brief backstory for this game. In the reign of Victoria, in the 1800s, Bats decided, today's a good day, we'll drag London down. And they went down. They went down, like, whew. So they're miles and miles and miles below the surface, So it's dark and it's deep, but there's an ocean here called the Untersee, with a Z. And your duty is to sail it and to achieve what you set to be your end goal is. So whether that's to amass an abundance of money and, have the swankiest crib in the place and, write a will and have children and what have yous, go for it. If you wanna, there's one way you can recover your father's bones. He was lost at Z. And you've got to go and try and reclaim his bones. That's one of the best ones to go with because it gives you a bit of a storyline rather than anything else, which is more play at your own pace. Which is fun, I guess. But if you want something that's going to give you a narrative and give you a reason to continue, you go with that. Just that way, you've got something to do, somewhere to go, and someone telling you, hey, maybe go check over here. So right now we're going to name our captain. Let's just come up with something. Spooknik. Piss take on Sputnik. Alright, so the dark spectacled admiral. He's got a mission for you. This is our wish. Our win condition is your father's bones. Basically, we got to go collect his bones by speaking to the admiral, and to speak to the admiral we need to get 3 or 4 port reports, which are generated by going to a different port that's not fallen London, as you can see over here, and you go to these ports and you investigate it a little bit, you take a whiff around. And then once you've gathered a port report, you can stay in town, muck about with the locals, go to a new port, come back to London, turn them all in. Hey, the Admiral's your best friend. And I think that's sort of like the storyline we're going to get through today, where I'll visit maybe 2 or 3 ports, just generating reports. So right now we've got a chef, who's our only officer. He increases your hearts, which helps to inspire you to stave off your fear. It's also good for defense, so your sailors, a bit more tanky, just a little bit. They're still not that great. And then it helps you heal, so these blokes will get sick, they'll get damaged when a crab demon decides to push his shit in. So that'll help heal them up just a small bit. Right now we got this ship, which is a Clytemnestra. It's a Liger class streamer. It's not that great, but it's better than that piece of shit. So you know, it's quite alright, it's quite decent. This is our journal. We're a mariner. Makes sense, we're on the sea. There's our ambition. Find your father's bones and then retire. So actually that's how you win the game, is you retire. You don't die, because when you die, you just pass shit on to your children, and then they take over your place, so they gotta find their grandfather's bones, or their great, you know, just compounds and snowballs. Yeah, so right now we're gonna go to story. Your father's bones, next step. Cannot do it because we need those. Admiralty's favor 3, which you get by turning in 3 port reports. So let's just mull about London. Go to the Admiralty Surveyor Office. They'll tell us where we need to go. Let's see. Retrieve strategic information from Gator's Morn in the Corsair Forest. Somewhere not far from Ohm Waters. So, you know, it's close enough. They're not going to allow us to see the Admiral yet. In London, is there anything else to do? Let's check. Should we hire more crew? Nah, we'll be fine. Dry dock. Ship's full. Or at least the hull's full. Cargo hold's got 15 in it, which is our 10 food and 10 fuel barrels and 5 supplies to eat. Offer passage to a tomb colonist, because we're going to be going near that port anyways. Might as well. Anything else? Yeah, let's get a new mascot. It's basically just something. A passage. Yeah. Gator's Morn. Advice for captains. This is basically your guidebook on, well, everything, really. Sell it. You get $50 after you've read it. Your lodgings, is there anything to do? Read the morning paper. This way you get recent news, so you can trade it in. At other ports, that way they can know a bit more about London, and they'll like you slightly a bit more. Alright, so we're ready to set sail, and in record time. You can see the engines are warming up. Hit E to undock, and double tap that W to go at full blast. Alright, if you hit Z, you'll send out a Z-Bat, not a Zubat. And he'll go around and scout out for you. You just click when he finds an island, and that will then mark it on your map right there. Zoom out. It's you know, it's not the world's smallest map. That's the size of the boat. So you've got an expanse here, and somewhere on it, I've not memorized it yet, is well, hell itself, I guess. So you wanna steer clear of that for lower levels. That bloke usually offers you something useful. Let's see. We discovered... Well, we came out of fucking port. Discovered some shit. So, discovered Hunter's Keep. There it is. That's where we gotta go firstly. Because the university student who we offered passage to needs to get something from there and take it to somewhere else. That somewhere else I still haven't discovered yet, but I'm just guessing it's a bit a ways away from home. Right, let's not turn off the light. Sailors will go fucking mental, and we'll then have nightmares and shit like that. Alright, Hunter's Keep, we are here. Spy in the house. Let's see, do we gain anything useful? Nah, not yet. Recon the island. We now have a port report, so we can turn that into the Admiralty and defend. Show yourself at home. And you're gonna have lunch with the sisters, so start from the bottom. Now we're here, right? Go Hunter's Keep, give them some news, and you can then luncheon again. But that's all for now, because the sisters are not taking any more visitors. They've had 2 lunches in one day and said, fuck it, we're not hobbits. So we're gonna launch straight, and this sounds like a speed run. I sound like I'm talking really fast. I'm just really into this game, you know. It's so enjoyable, and there's so much to do, you know. You can take your time, you can take a leisurely pace, and, you know, mull about the place and everything like that, but you know, you'll see so much of it already that you'll get bored of it by the end of it. So, you know, if you want to take your time and read every sentence, be my guest. go for it. You know, there is nothing wrong with that. I used to. And then I decided, hell no. Straining my voice, straining my brain, just, you know, I sounded like a fucking stroke victim at the end of it. So, we're not going to be doing that today. But I know the gist of the basic opening story to know what I have to do to get where and how to get certain stuff. So there's something awaiting us at the port in London, so as soon as we get back to London, we'll go there after we come here to Vanderbilt. We'll take the Tomb Colonist, and we'll generate another report, and all is perfect in the world. So here, gather gossip, and this should give us a report. Anything else we should do? Visit the first curator. That's an old bloke, and he gives you a challenge. You know, just speak to the old bloke. You accept the job, and he tells you to go out and you know, see what you can gather. He wants 7 pieces of fabric that are colored as all of the 7 colors found underneath. Haven't figured out how to do that yet. I'm probably gonna have to Google it, and that'll definitely help, because there is so much in this game. There is so much lore, so much story, that it may take you an hour before you even get out of London, because you're reading everything, trying to immerse yourself in this beautifully constructed world with so much lore, so much history. You know, it's a unique concept, but at the same time, it's got so much that it delves into, and it's all based off a pissing browser game. How cool is that? You know, this started as a browser game, I don't know when, called Fallen London, which you don't have to have played to understand this, because I don't understand this. So, you know, it doesn't really help at all. I've played a bit of it. It doesn't give you more lore than you get here. So, you know, you can jump straight in. This game is on sale on Steam now with the glorious summer sales. So it's fantastic game to get for, I don't know, I paid 20 dirhams because I live in the Middle East. So that equates to $4, roughly. $4 to $5, and you get this game. You pay $6, you get the DLC. I didn't pay for the DLC. I'm on a budget, which allows you to be a submariner. Basically, you get a sub with a Z at the beginning of it. So now that we're back, collect messages from the Harbour Master. Something's changed underneath. Next part, that can't do that yet. A little gift. Let's go see. Let's see. To make sure you have 15 points of space in the hold, or come back later. We got 15. Okay. Hull is filled up. What do we need to do? It'll tell us later. Let's check Rose's Wharf. We got anything here? Yeah. Yeah, why not? Let's see. Consider a specialist surgeon. And we've now got another officer. She is the surgeon, and let's just change our mascot up there. Story, London, visit the Admiralty Survey Office, Hunter's Keep, turn it, Vanderbilt, turn it, Echo's gone up, can't speak to a higher authority yet. Continue, visit the university, Memory of Distant Shores, an outlandish artifact, and that should be it. Leave the university. Sorry, we got anything else? The Admiralty Scholar is fucking taking me there. Right, on to bigger and... Ooh, yeah, that was close. We need to buy food. We got enough food. Got enough food, got enough fuel. Hold on. Those are favors. No, memories. Menaces. Suspicion. Because I've taken some. Just what precisely is their problem? What are you on about? Huh. Alright, well, we'll go check that out in a sec. We're loaded up on cash, loaded up on supplies and fuel, so we can make it quite a ways away. So we can pick up, I'm feeling, another 2 Admiralty reports, port reports. Just that way we can get it up to level 4. Because I know at level 4 you unlock something. So, might as well do it. Who knows what we'll find along the way. I know we will get combat at some point today. It's basically like a D&D game, you know. You've never gone one without. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Let's fire on that bitch. And pop it in reverse, otherwise we're gonna get smacked. Cunt. Alright, kill him. Let's go harvest his organs. I swear we were in Mexico at the moment. Alright, there we go. Dissect it to learn some shit, or butcher it for supplies. Well, we're gonna lose a supply soon because everyone's hungry. But we got enough, so let's gain some knowledge. Got some fragments which we can turn into all clear, so go back to that. There is something coming and I don't know where. Is there another form of sand demon? No. Not that I can see. Alright, Mutton Island, we're gonna dock over there. And that's another port report. And then we'll go further south. This map is orientated north, south, west, east. Had to think there for a bit, but it's now we see, so yeah. So we're gonna go south a bit more, just to see what there is. Oh look, there's another steamer, and he's not hostile, I think. We'll find out when we get close enough. We may have to destroy the ever-loving piss out of him. Let's see. Buy fuel. No. Buy supplies. No. Midnight ceremony. Yeah, let's see. Again, fragments. Let's see. Chat to the fisherman. Port report. There we go. Let's see. Pick up a wretched mug. Drinks at the Cock and Magpie. I've lost 1 terror. It's now 8. Alright, that's not bad. Let's see, should I do it again? Oh, Jesus, that's expensive. One more time. Alright, let's head south. Let's see, is he an enemy? Nah. He can be. If he bumps me, he will be. So yeah, let's see, that's our 3rd port report. We need to get 1 more, and we should be good to go. There's a fog bank, so anything lurking in there will have the slip on us, and we may get our shit pushed in, because hitting things in fog banks very difficult, because your firing solution takes a tad more time. Let's see, what did she actually give us? 1 heart, 6 iron. No, 6 hearts, 6 iron. That's fantastic. That means that we hit slightly harder, and we heal these 8 poor souls slightly faster when they take damage, which they have. They really have. Now, a great thing you can do is out here in open waters, you can hit R. You will burn a supply, but you will heal up 1 level. It's okay, but honestly, 73 out of 75, I've had worse. So yeah, you know, we've discovered shit, so we're getting a lot of fragments. It's good, you know, this game rewards you for exploration and taking risks and, you get the rewards for those risks you take. It's not like it's thrusting you into the world and going, survive. You go out there, you explore, you get something for exploring. Because otherwise, what's the fucking purpose? What's the point of exploring if all you're gonna do is die? Yeah, you unlock a bit more of the map, but it doesn't do anything fantastic. Alright, port report. Listen for surface gossip, that's all for now, but we do have one new move in the great game. I think we should head back to London. Turn in those 2 Admiralty reports. Speak to the dark spectacled Admiral, and then we'll call it a day for this session. We've got some time, so I can introduce myself after you've listened to me for quite some time. I'm the Drunk Aviator. On Twitch, I am L the Pilot Plays Games. Now, a lot of people ask me, why are you called L the Pilot? Your name's Mark. It's simple. I was a pilot in Florida for quite some time. And, I had some friends that drank heavily. You'd swear they were fucking Irish. And I was always the chauffeur, because when I drink, I don't like combat. When I drink, I don't like driving. So, make a sacrifice. I don't like driving. So I used to be their designated driver. And they said, oh, Mark, that is not the name of a driver. So we'll call you Alfred. And then as the night got longer, they got drunker, they got lazier. So they decided, you know what, we cannot, in good faith, call you Alfred in our current state of mind, so we'll call you L. Me being a pilot, I thought L the Pilot, and it fused. Drunk Aviator, because at one stage, I was a student and I got invited to just come sit with another student who was flying. The instructor was a good friend of mine. He actually became a colleague of mine because I worked at the same school. So he invited me aboard, just like, hey, come see how I teach, because he wasn't my instructor, the dick. So he's like, come see how I teach. But I was heavily intoxicated because I had just had a lunch at a pub. So, I'd just had lunch at the pub, and I said, okay, cool, I'll come aboard. And that was the day he decided to do zero gravity falls, just, pissing about with the student. So what a zero gravity fall is, or zero gravity level out is, you go up at quite a steep angle, and then you level out rather abruptly. And as you level out, your momentum still carries you up, right? Newton's first law. Object in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted upon by an outside source. Yes. So your momentum and motion would carry you forward, but the plane would be going forward. So sober, it is one of the best things to do. That and a feather fall, where your plane just descends slowly like that, like a leaf falling in the air. But when you've had a few too many bevies in you, your head starts spinning before you even get to that point. I mean, luckily I didn't throw up, but it was a harrowing experience, and I thought, I'm a drunk aviator at this point, innit? And the name stuck. So now that we're here, we're just gonna turn in our shit to the Admiralty's office. Turn it in. Ask to speak to a higher authority. Authority. A deplorable end. That way we can progress our father's Storyline, is there anything else he wants to do? Submit port reports, speak of moves in a great game, whispers, oh, there we go. That gave me something there. And ask what he needs. Information. Yeah. I need a Ferrari. It's not like we're gonna get it anytime soon. Let's go back to the docks. See if there's anything else. Rose Market. Anything I can do here? Let's call some people. Nah, fuck them. People can take themselves. I think we got enough resources to get another crew member. And you recruit something else. Who awaits your attention? Engage an officer, the haunted doctor. So it takes place at her. No, thank you. The genial magician. Fuck yeah, that sounds cool. What do you do, mate? Engineer. -1 heart. But 3 mirrors and 6 fails, so that's useful. Let's see, anything else he needs? Nah, spectacled twat, even though he doesn't wear spectacles. Let's see. Looks about it for today. Anything we can sell? Supplies? Nah. Nah. Oh, we can buy another gun. Where do you go? Forward weapon. Where's this? Deck. Ooh, we could get another weapon. Maybe that's what we'll do. How about that? Buy another weapon. That's a great thing to end the story on. Install your bot. I don't have it on the ship. I don't have place for it on the ship. I just lost 50 echoes. I think we'll have to end there for today. Thank you all for joining me today on this journey of waffles. I hope you enjoyed it, and you know, if you really liked it, thumbs up to me from you, not a chuckle brother, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much, guys. Adios, muchachos.